Hi, I'm Meenakshi Kumaraswamy. I wish all of you a very happy International Women's Day. Is it an awareness video? No. I'm going to put a journey map with my experience alongside the market opportunities that we see today. Let me share a quick slide where I have some bites here. Any Women's Day video will have topics like inclusion, work-life balance, how to handle pressure at work, what is the right fitness that I need to follow? What difference can I bring? If you ask me, not every country gives tax exception for the men when he needs to feed the stay-at-home mom or a wife with children. I see inclusion of a women must start from there. The last couple of years of digital disruption have changed many, but women's attrition and downshifting of their career from their current job level have tremendously increased. Many researchers have shown that women are more pressure at work when compared to men. And the reason could be lack of the time that they are spending for their physical and mental health, a predominant reason. Household responsibilities that they take it on their head, assuming that they need to do. The connectivity and belongings, the organization showing differences in growth and progress opportunities, or maybe the difference in performance evaluation where some of them have gone through. It could be one of it or many of it, right? But from ancient times, we have seen women led and collaborated many powerful roles in upbringing their own children or the wider community. These leaders have valued self-respect and practicing to be dignified in what they do, what they say, how they do it. They were also practicing women appreciating women. We were always, have seen women mentors in the darbars, if you remember. They always were trying to earn equality by being at par with right skill. They always had upskilled them and they kept their health intact to be able to handle such situation. They were always collaborative and they had a concept of hybrid team, or even on those days, right? That team will have right set of people with right mix of women and men with right skilled laborers. All of this had helped them to achieve that ladder. And having that right support system, both at work as well as at home front, will keep the women's mental health intact. And that is the starting point. Keeping the health intact is a starting point for all of us to handle the rest of the situations that is happening around us. We are gifted with empathy and forgiveness. I'm sure all of us agree to it because it is obvious it's a biased nature that anybody can see from any woman, but using it wisely will take us to the success path. Women spend a lot of time in unearned work. Why? Because they have a sympathy on people around us. No, don't do that. Start empathizing the situation and enable your family, enable your kids, your spouse, supporting parents, any other family members who are with you with right amount of training on how to run a home that even includes some of the household or even a cooking training, right? Enable them both physically and mentally to take care of things at home at ease, especially when you're not around, because that is going to give us a lot of room and time for us to learn more steps, for us to learn more, stuffs at work. And that will help us to take up the next level role or a new job or come back from a break. The days have gone to see the percentage of men comparing to the percentage of women in any industry. Gender imparity have changed. While we see majority of the women are working in sectors like education, say home, wholesale or retail sector, financial sector, accommodation and food services, or some of the lower level jobs like clerical, human health, or social work where emotional interaction is needed. On the flip side of it, men were predominant in sectors like construction, mining, utility, manufacturing, fishing, where they predominantly work and they rule there, right? At one end, the gig market have opened door for a lot of independent workers, especially those women entrepreneurs who want to break this 9 to 5, who want to pay more focus on flexible time, change their scope of work to what they want to work, where they know that they can excel. But the more the merrier, right? make use of the opportunity, expand your contact, expand your community, collaborate with the right set of people, right set of stakeholder, so that we will be able to achieve that. Another area is automation that have opened multiple opportunities for women employee, and it is expecting us to play a vital role in jobs that require emotional attachments. For example, if you see in the healthcare industry, all those lower level repeated jobs are kind of getting automated with softwares and embedded solutions. The clerical job is getting automated. Those, scanning and other stuffs were getting automated, but the emotional quotient of interacting with the customer, interacting with the patient is still there, which is going to add a deeper value when a women employee can do this at par, right? So most of the jobs where we see men today predominantly working are prone for automation in the next 5 years. Not just 75% of it, some of the lower level work in those sectors are going to get automated 100%. So they have a risk of job loss. Well, women needs to upskill, especially to work at par with the bots that is getting created on some of their job to be able to sustain in the current role or even to get into the elevated role. So automation is a boom. Today in the economically forward country, we see women are at par many times. They were able to surpass men in their educational qualifications and also in tracking. But then in the next level lower countries, we still see a difference, especially in women getting even access to the digital. While a lot of us are blaming, saying that the government or the current company should take their ownership on this, they should be giving those subsidized training for them to be able to handle digital trainings and be able to come at par in those sectors. Let us see what we can do as an individual. We see education is at our doorstep today. We have a lot of open forums, online forums where we will be able to upskill all the time. Let us make use of that. While automation is going to put many jobs redundant, automation is easy to learn, unlike other subjects. Today, the most trending job across the world in the industry is ML and AI. In the next 5 years, we are not only going to see digital dependency on our day-to-day life, but also learning automation is going to be extremely critical for everybody, especially for women, because it is vital for women to participate in building the automation. It is vital for women to come in creating new technologies. To that, it will help tackle the inbuilt gender bias that is getting created in AI algorithms today. We are no longer going to compete with men. The gender imparity or the gender inequality is changing. It is going to be the bar to which we are going to compete in the future. Now it is the time. Come be part of that unbiased world. I wish all of you a very happy International Women's Day. This is Meenakshi Kumaraswamy signing off. Thank you.